Hey y'all, I hopped on because I want to tell you about my new podcast. I want to talk to you about real estate investing. So here I am. Hey, I'm trying something new. Like, I just found out about this, so I'm going to try it. So if you have, hey Rhonda, if you, like, y'all, I'm trying something new today, okay? I'm trying something new. I learned that I can stream in several places. About time somebody made this app because I was about to do it. So I can stream in Instagram and YouTube at the same time. And I have, let's see, I have Periscope up as well. So I wanted to hop on and tell you all that I have started my podcast again. And you're gonna like today's episode, so make sure you check it out. You can go to encouragemillions.com. At the top of the page you can click on podcast, or you can go to iTunes. The name of the podcast is Making Lemonade with Tiffany D'Andrea. I added a G on the end of making because so many people could not find the podcast when they searched for it. So search for Making Lemonade with Tiffany D'Andrea. You're gonna love today's episode. Also, if you are on my email list, then you do know that if you were on my email list, you know that if you rate review and subscribe to the podcast, I am selecting 2 individuals for free entry into Flip Your Block Academy. And somebody just wrote about how I was talking about my suit when I was in jail. Y'all, can we just touch on the jail scene? Because when I recorded the podcast, I thought about it and I was like, man, I wasn't as descriptive as I could have been on that situation. Okay, so I will just say this: I had on my suit. I was looking good. Okay, I was looking fly. I'm gonna post my suit that I had on and my synthetic wig, which I got on my synthetic wig today. But this particular wig was black and long. Like, I really felt like that scene in West Love Got to Do With It when they got to fighting in the limo. And she was, yeah. That's what I look like. Just imagine that. That's what I look like. Except she's a little slimmer than me. But just imagine me in a suit. And the suit was like this color. So the suit was like, it was like a loud color. Y'all, let's talk about jail. Please go listen to the podcast. Please review. Please share. Because even though it's not funny that I was in jail for 36 hours, it's funny now. It's funny now. It wasn't funny when I was in there, but it's funny now when I think back on everything that happened. So let's just first start with, like I said in the podcast, hey, all these people that walked into jail. Oh, I forgot to even mention in the podcast that, yes, I said in the podcast that I did not have to wear handcuffs when I got in the car. I did not have to wear handcuffs when I left the bail bondsman place. But when I got in the the area where they do the processing, they made him put handcuffs on me. So he put them on me like this. It was all of these. It was like mostly guys. I was like the only female that came in that day. One other lady came in that day. But I forgot to mention that, like, why do people like to go to jail? Because I forgot to mention like the dirtiness of it all. Like, it's like they don't clean. And why is everything in jail metal? Like, the seats that I sat on was metal. Where I laid down was metal. Like, everything was metal. I don't get it. Why does everything have to be metal? And then I forgot to tell y'all, when they was walking me to the general population area where I had to go, I had to pass the men. Y'all. Y'all. These men act like they hadn't seen a woman in like 15 years. And this was the county jail. This was not prison. This was the county jail. And they were like in the general population area. Think of Oz. Think it's Orange is the New Black, where everybody's sitting. It looked just like that. They were like jumping on top of each other like monkeys. I hate to say monkeys because all of them were black. Like, I don't even remember seeing a white face. That's why I say I hate jail, because it is a trap. But they were like jumping on each other like monkeys, and I'm like, I'm not about to talk to y'all. I'm not even supposed to be in here. I'm not even supposed to be in here. I'm not. But at that point, like I said in the podcast, it does not matter who you are. Once you're in jail, you're an inmate. Like, they don't care that you own a business. They didn't care that I was on here teaching y'all about real estate investing. They did not believe me. To this day, those police officers that walked in, they probably still think I'm crazy. They probably at the precinct right now, like, y'all remember that girl that came in here with that long hair? Man, she probably crazy, but she was cute though. Yeah. And let's talk more about Strawberry. And you gotta listen to the podcast to know about Strawberry. But some of this stuff I forgot to put in the podcast, so I just want to touch on it right now. Make sure you go check out the podcast. Is Making Lemonade with Tiffany DeAndrea. The episode is live right now. Let's talk about Strawberry. So I said in the podcast, Strawberry was the lady who helped me. She got me toothpaste. I didn't have toothpaste. I didn't have a toothbrush. I didn't have soap. I didn't take a shower. I didn't eat anything. I wasn't going to eat anything because it was disgusting. And I was fasting anyway. But let's just talk about some of these other women. So I talked about in the podcast how Strawberry was doing all this stuff for me in exchange for my food, for my tray, which I wasn't eating. Well, this other white girl was in there. She was, you know, of the LGBT community, which I love my LGBT community, right? So I was just trying to, but I'm not like LGBT. Okay, everybody know I'm getting married. But I was trying to stay like neutral. So I wasn't trying to like get into a fight or anything like that. So this white girl was mad because I gave Strawberry the tray. And she was like, oh man, like why would you do us like that? Ma'am, once again, I ain't supposed to be in here. I don't know how jail works. Okay, all I was told was that if you give them something, they expecting something. I'm not trying to have y'all coming in my cell late at night trying to kiss on me. So I gave it to Strawberry. Just leave me alone. Like y'all, it was crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna say that it was just crazy. Just go listen to the podcast. But before I get off of here, I really came on here to talk about real estate investing and to tell you more about Flip Your Block Academy, because since I am giving away 2 seats for free to Flip Your Block Academy, so make sure you are on the wait list by going to flipyourblock.com. But the way that you enter to receive these 2 free seats is by going to listen to the podcast, rating, downloading, and reviewing, and also share. And you have to use the hashtag. If you do tag me on social media, the hashtag is ML Podcast, and you can tag me. But just a little bit about Flip Your Block Academy, because so many people have been asking. Flip Your Block Academy is opening doors on February 28th. There are payment plans available. It is not expensive. And I did that for a reason. And I always say, because I want people to be able to learn this information. And basically what I'm doing for you is I'm taking all of this information and I am placing it into one complete academy so that you can learn everything that you need to learn, so that you can begin wholesaling, so that you can begin investing in tax liens, so that you can begin flipping homes, whatever it is, whatever. And if you don't know, let me just say this, if you don't know what area of real estate investing you would like to do, I will say this. By the end of the academy, you will know. Because some people came into the academy the first time thinking that they wanted to wholesale. And then they learned that, oh, I don't really like wholesaling. I would rather do flips. Or some people came in and they didn't, they thought that they wanted to do flips, and they ended up realizing that they like rental properties. So by the end of the course, you should understand that you should understand what part of real estate investing will work for you right now in your current life with your current financial situation. So if you have any questions about Flip Your Block Academy, please let me know. I'm here to answer any questions that you may have. Like I said, right now I'm going live on Instagram, YouTube, and Periscope. So if you have any question, it is like a gnat in here. Probably because my son has bananas around everywhere. So if you have any real estate investing questions, please let me know. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about Killer Mike. I love Killer Mike. His Breakfast Club interview was the bomb. I'm still waiting on Killer Mike to hit me up about getting these houses so we can revamp the hood. So if y'all want to tag Killer Mike or send this live to him, please do. But let me know if you have any real estate investing questions. Let me know if you want to know any more about my jail stint. I'm trying to see. Ooh. Okay. I'm using like this new software, so it's like got everything all over the page, and I'm trying to understand what I'm seeing. But yeah, ooh, I'm still laughing about that situation, y'all. It was crazy. It was crazy. Crazy. Don't just tell you that. Don't. This gnat is getting on my nerves. I can't take it. But I'm excited. I'm excited for people that are going to be in cycle 2. I think that I spent the last couple of months looking at what we did in cycle 1 and how we can perfect it in cycle 2. I spent a lot of months working that out. So I think that it's going to be great. I really do. Best states to invest in my opinion. Okay. Birmingham, Alabama is the absolute best state to invest in right now. Everything's cheap. I'm just being honest. And I'm not just saying that because I'm from Birmingham. I got this shirt from Miss in the Bottle, by the way. I'm not just saying that because I'm from Birmingham. I'm saying that because it is cheap to invest there. Everybody invests there. It is the best place to invest for real property. Getting them back. If this not, hey y'all, I'm back. I don't know what happened with this software, but they kicked me off of Roll Tide. They kicked me off of Instagram, so I'm back. I was asked what are the best states to invest in right now. I said Alabama. Hey, thanks for joining back. I got kicked off. So I'm gonna answer those last two questions if I remember them. I don't even remember. But I was asked what is the best states to invest in. Alabama for tax liens, rental properties. Florida for flipping. Where else to invest in? Georgia's good to invest in. Y'all, really, you can invest anywhere that's not like expensive. Oh, recommendations for a real estate agent in Alabama. Yes. Well, yeah, in Alabama. Roderick Smith. I don't have. Oh, y'all. I got my phone right here, so I can't look up his info. Rod Smith. He was one of my Flip Your Block Academies. Well, before I even had the academy, he was a student of mine. Amber Dennis, and Sarita with a C. Cerita, Sarita Tucker Smith. Sarita is the most advanced realtor. She's been doing it 35 years. She's the one who got me my homes in Alabama. She's the most advanced. Her name is Sarita Tucker Smith. She's been doing it 35 years. Amber Dennis has been doing it for about, I think, 3 to 5 years. And Rod, he just became a realtor, but he was a wholesaler. So he has a lot of connections with investors and things like that. Trying to see. I'm trying to think of that other question. Darn it. Oh, someone asked, can you buy classes from the academy? No. So the academy is structured into 5 modules now. And the things that you're going to learn is going to be in detail, and we're going to have weekly live sessions. So you're going to have lifetime access to the academy. So if I upgrade the academy or anything like that, you're going to receive that as we go along. So you wouldn't need to purchase a one-off class or anything like that, because you will be a Flip Your Block Academy student and you'll have access to all of that content. How long is the academy is 6 weeks long. Also, is it something we buy and go along with, or do you go live and go through things similar to a class? Yes. So it's both. So it will be, so let's say if you're in module 1, we're going to have a weekly live for that week, a live session for that week, and you're going to have content that you're going to go through. So I'll just give you an example. I think I have it written down. I don't think I do have it. I don't have the curriculum written down right. Well, I might have it right here. And I don't want to change my screen to go into it. Okay. So let me see if I got it written in here. I take so many notes. So many notes. So I can tell you the flow. So when you first start, you're going to have kind of like a pre-module session, which is going to be everything about credit and finances. Then when you go into module 1, we're going to go into real estate investing 101. You're going to learn the terminology, things like that. In module 2 is when you're going to learn about wholesaling and tax liens. And it just goes on from there. The website is, you can go to encouragemillions.com and you can click at the top on Flip Your Block Academy. And I also have a pop-up that's going to pop up that you'll be able to join the wait list. Is it difficult to get a FHA loan after purchasing a tax lien in another state? I don't really know about that, because for my tax properties, they're so cheap that I don't get a FHA loan in them, because I'm not, with FHA loans you have to live in them, so I'm not living in them, so I don't get them. So it probably would be difficult if you're purchasing a tax lien in Alabama and you're trying to get an FHA loan. Don't get an FHA loan. Get a, depending on the strategy that you're going to use for the property, get a conventional loan or a hard money lender to a loan like that, but not a FHA, because with the FHA you have to live in the property. The website is flipyourblock.com, or you can go to my main website, encouragemillions.com. Have you or any of your partners started working towards buying land to get into the marijuana and hemp industry? No, I have not. I've talked about that with my fiance, about actually opening a dispensary in another state or something like that, because it's not legal here in Florida. But I haven't thought about buying land to start that. That's a good idea. Also, I don't know if you all know Dawn Dixon. She is the creator of Flat Out Heels. Yeah, Flat Out Heels. And dang, I can't get these words right today. Popcom. And she basically creates software and it's data intelligence for vending machines. And she right now has an option where you can invest. I think the minimum investment was $250 into a marijuana vending machine that she's trying to get out. But she's raised $100,000 so far. I need to see about that, getting that land. That might be a good idea. I can just say this. I went by land in Alabama to do that because they are never going to approve marijuana. I don't smoke, but, you know. I'm tired of our black men going to jail for marijuana. And we got so many black men that sell marijuana, when really they could just go into business for themselves and really have. Oh, it's Dixon. I think it's Dickinson or Dixon. It's D-I-C-K. I think it's Dawn Dixon. She's on Instagram, or you can go to no, just go to Dawn Dixon, because I can't get her company that does the vending machines. It's Popcom. Let me make sure this thing won't change. If I'm gonna just do this. Popcom. Yes, Popcom. Popcom is her company. You can go to popcom.shop. That's her website. But yes, it's Dawn Dixon. DAWN-DICKSON. She is awesome. I love her. Black woman, entrepreneur. Yes, y'all, if y'all got money to buy land, do it, because they're not making any more land. God has made all the land that we're gonna have, so buy it up. Okay, so thank you all for joining back, because my last live, it cut me off. Hi from Russia on Periscope. Make sure I'm gonna answer this one last question before I gotta go pick up my babies. How do you feel about buying empty lots? I found a few lots where the house has been torn down and the lot is not for sale. I think buying lots are good. I think that you could buy lots and hold on to them, because you never know when developers will come along and want to develop on these particular lots. And especially if you can get it for a cheap price. I would definitely think about doing it. Okay? So make sure you check out the podcast today, guys, by going to encouragemillions.com, clicking on podcast at the top, or you can go to Making Lemonade on iTunes. The podcast is on there. Hey, the podcast is on it's called Making Lemonade with Tiffany DeAndrea on iTunes. It's on Spotify, it's on Google Play, and it's on SoundCloud. Okay? So make sure you listen, because if you rate, review, subscribe, and use the tag ML Podcast, you have an opportunity to win a chance of free enrollment in Flip Your Block Academy. And it's going to be good. Okay? So, thank you all for tuning in. I am about to hop off, go get my baby, and enjoy the rest. Wait, why is somebody texting me about a house? Oh, family. Okay, I sent her to look at a house. This is what I'm saying. I try to have my family work for me in another city and go look at houses for me and stuff. I sent her this house 3 weeks ago, and she just not emailing me, just not texting me back about it. That's how cousins do you. But yeah, I'm about to hop off. So go to encouragemillions.com if you want to know more about me and what I do and what I'm passionate about and my mission.